Yo, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, Jack from JLC, big up yourselves. First thing before we start, I'm going to ask you to do is smash that subscribe button. It helps out a lot more than you will ever know. Also, if you enjoy the video, leave a little like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. But yeah, in this video, we have been sent a product that we are going to be showing you. So let's get it out, get ready. While I do that, run that thing. So before we go into the spec of this absolute beast, let's have a look what we get in the box. So to start with, we have got the power bank itself, which is the Bluetti AC180P. The P stands for powerful. I'm just joking, I don't know what the P stands for. So also in the box, we have got our user manual. It's quite a thin user manual, to be fair. I will have a thorough read through of this so that I can explain a bit more. But I've had a few of these now, really happy with them, so obviously I know roughly how it works. Also in the box, we have got our charging cable for a cigarette lighter, so we can charge it on the go, we can charge it in the van, in the car, wherever you've got a cigarette lighter, you can charge this power bank. We have also got the PV cables, so this is to charge from Bluetti's PV array. So I think there's a 500 watt, well up to a 500 watt PV system that you can get this out, charge it off the solar, free electricity when you're camping, working, anything like that. These are the cables that you're going to use to be attaching it to your string. Then finally, we've got our AC charger. So we're going to unwrap that and we are going to put it on charge. As you can see here, little flap there. We're going to be plugging that the right way around. We're going to be plugging that in there and then plugging this into our wall outlet. So as you might be able to hear, the fans have kicked in to cool it down. We've got this charging now and it is charging at roughly 1040 watts. So there's our input on the left. When we plug things in, we're going to be running off our output. And as you can see, it's picked up that we are charging off the grid. I'd imagine when you plug solar panels in, it's going to come up solar. When you plug the 12 volt in, it's going to come up something else. So this is sitting at 66%, and I think it's saying it's going to be fully charged in 0.6 hours, which is nice and fast. So first of all, while it's charging, I will show you a few of the features. So if we're out and about, we're at work, we're camping, anything like that really, we've got this beast with us. We can charge our phone off the wireless charging pad on top. So all we're going to do, turn the DC on, drop our phone on, and there she goes, she's charging. So this is charging at 15 watt output from the wireless charger. Now when we're turning this on, we are also making these live. So this USB-C is 100 watts. So that will charge up your MacBooks, your phone, everything up to 100 watt output. So that is rapid charging. We've then got 4 USB-A, 5 volt, 3 amp chargers there. They can charge anything like your GoPro, well, anything with a USB basically, but it's going to be a lot slower than using the USB-C. To turn on the AC side, which is our 2 13 amp outlets, they are rated at 1.8 kilowatts, so 1800 watts of pure sine wave current. So to activate those, we're just going to press AC. You can hear a little tick, and then these are live. So part of the safety on this Bluetti power bank, it does have overload protection. We have short circuit protection, and we also have turbo mode. Now, when in turbocharging mode or turbo power mode or powerlifting mode, when this says 1.8 kilowatts, so 1800 watts, on that mode, this will give a 2.7 kilowatt output, so 2700 watts. Now, obviously, when it's in that turbo mode, it is going to be running for a lot shorter time, but you can have a burst of 2.7 kilowatts. So we're going to be able to boil kettles. We're going to be able to do near enough everything you would need to do when you're out and about. Now, another fantastic feature with this power bank is the Bluetti app. So if we open the app, I have already registered it. It literally picked it up through the Bluetooth. It is here, look, so AC 1080p. It's showing me that it is 75% charged. Then if we go into it, it's going to show us the battery charge. It's going to show us what's coming from the grid, what's coming from the solar, our output in DC and our output in AC. And we can also activate these with this button here. So turn the DC on, that's turn the DC on. And then if we activate AC, you heard that tick, it's then turned the AC on. So with this app, we can see what is being powered, so what power we're going out, what power is coming in, and you can also check the battery health. So if we go on battery information, it's then going to show us 75% and the status is in charge mode. So you imagine you're out camping, you've got your little lights on, they're onto the power bank, you're in bed. You haven't got to get up. You can turn them off on your phone. You can turn everything off on your phone. You could have a TV plugged into it, turn it off on your phone. Awesome. Now, although when we plugged it in, it said 0.6 hours till it's fully charged. This can charge from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes when you're powering it through the AC from the grid. That is rapid. So we're going to leave this now at 79% while we have a play with it. So as you can see, our input is off and our output is off. I'm going to be plugging this in. Now this is a 2 kilowatt, 2000 watt heater that you would be taking camping with you. Something like this. Let's turn it on, see what it says. So powered on now. We're then going to put it on and we'll put it on full blast. So as you can see there, the thermostat's set to 30 and it is on mega heat. So, like I said earlier, it is a 1.8 kilowatt output. And there it is drawing 1.9, so just under 2 kilowatt that's drawing out, which is obviously over our rating. That is because we are in beast mode. So as you can see there, we are drawing the 2 kilowatt, well, just under, and it's telling me that at 77%, there is half an hour of power. Obviously in short blast, it's going to be mint. If you've got to boil a kettle, if you've got to have a quick heat, obviously you wouldn't have it on full whack because you're running it off a battery. I just wanted to do it to show you. But yeah, perfect. And if that's not enough power, there are expansion batteries that you can buy that plug onto this to give it even more oomph. That's right, oomph. Gives it more power. So just looking at the specs now, we can run a coffee maker for an hour, a fridge for 17 hours, fan for 26 hours, a light for 103 hours. You can charge your phone 103 times and you can charge a laptop fully 17 times just off one charge. Now obviously if it is permanently plugged into the AC, it will use the power it needs. It will then charge itself back up. It automatically does it and it automatically changes over. So should there be a power cut, if you're running it as a UPS backup system, the changeover is 20 milliseconds. So you wouldn't even notice it. It'd be, and you're onto the backup. So if you've got lighting, which you need, if you've got your computer systems, 20 milliseconds, power out, you are running off battery power. Now, also within this app, you have your user manuals, homepage display, charging mode, so you can press on this, you can put it onto silent mode or turbo mode. So if this is on your desk or under your desk running a UPS system, you can have it on silent mode while it's charging. You can then from here turn the power lifting mode on. You can change the eco settings of the outputs. You can run your firmware updates, and there's obviously the advanced setting, which is grid self-adaptation. So I think this is a smoothing for the grid, so it smooths out the voltage. And then we've got our output frequency, which we can change between 50 Hertz and 60 Hertz. So if we're messing with the settings now, if you can see that, I think it is flickering on the camera, but it's charging at around 300 watts. Now, if I put turbo mode on, you'll see that rise straight away. So there it goes, we're up to a kilowatt, 1.3, 1.4. That's gonna charge at a higher wattage. You can hear the fans kicking in. It's just awesome. So that'll be fully charged, 0.3 hours on the turbo mode. If we change it back to silent, what's that gonna say? So in the silent mode, it's gonna take another 1.7 hours. So it does obviously take a lot longer to charge on that mode, but it stops the fans coming on, charges it nice and quietly. So this power bank will be coming on site with us. That's what we're mainly going to be using it for. So it's going to be to charge our batteries, our power tools, anything up to 1.8 kilowatt. If we need that quick burst, we have got the power lifting mode. So if we need to use our grinder, chaser, anything like that, it will power it. So that is absolutely sick. But also we can take it camping, which means we could take the air fryer with us. I know, it'll just be like being at home. Won't even be like camping, will it? And then we can charge that with the solar panels, or we'll have to get some of them because they didn't send me any. But yeah, it's awesome. So if you did want to pick any of these power banks up, I will leave a link to Bluetti's website in the description. It's worth the money, trust me. So the battery that is built into the AC180P is a 1440 watt hour battery, and the unit itself weighs 16.4 kilograms. So it is nice and light, nice and portable, and easy to carry around with these handles attached to it. I do also like that that lead goes straight in and straight into the wall. So there's no messing about with the big DC adapters and things like that the old power banks came with. I don't know if this is a new thing or if it's just for this model, but there used to be a big bulky power supply that came with it. That is not on this one. Also, next to our little charging port is a circuit protection fuse. So that is a 15 amp fuse in there. And we also have a little earthing nut so that you can put it onto a spike into the ground and attach your own earth. So that is it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Like I say, please do check out the Bluetti products in that link I'm going to leave in the description. Thank you very much to Bluetti for sending that product over. Obviously you will see it in other videos as we are using it on site. But yeah, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. See you later. Ta-ra.